it wasn't my kind of thing, man. I did it for a year, and it just like it's good motivation going forward. Trust me.
Somewhere on the map.
Okay, chat. Let's focus in on this.
I think actually that's the trend set from Bind.
Zeta on defense, Loud on
I
attack.
don't think it's bad to be cautious. You invest 20 seconds or so. It's perfectly fine. You can see a little mid setup here. Pop flash potentially for Sugar Zero. That's waiting for it, but for now you can already see them navigating towards short. The spike is still left over towards that deeper side of B, so here does eventually start to test Zeta's discipline here to not start over.
Okay, Knife goes in over towards Market and hits 2. With that information, they decide to pick up the spike, and as we can see, we're going to go over towards A. This is a very early drone from them. They're trying to like...
to gamble stack towards
A. This is a very early drone.
It's the right decision. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath here.
Recon goes in. Dude, their util feels...
There's a commitment.
The util's odd for me at the moment, I'll be honest.
Up by Heaven Depth, going to be listening to all of this. Notes. Plenty of players on the cross, but only going to get one. Aspas goes down, but the plant can be tapped. Sugar Zero trying to fill the void, but the trades come out, and it is a brutal bloodbath.
It's absolutely manic. It was a weird hit for me, I'm not going to lie. They used like the drone, they used like the recon, and they kind of gave Zeta a giant heads up as to where they were going to hit, and Zeta just took advantage of that. They had 4 people over towards the site. Fast retake. Dude, yeah, odd round. I'm not gonna lie, that felt a little bit odd for me. Good pistol from Zeta. That's 3-0. 3-0 in terms of pistols at the moment.
Both players, and actually immediately they go for that gamble stack. They're fully confident 10 can hold down the fort on B site.
How do I say your name? Luxu, maybe? Alexu? I'm not sure.
3 sheriffs to the party here in round 2.
Jumper don't like having to be teammates with UKCS, yeah, especially that Nilzinho guy. I know he's in here somewhere. Signless, S2 as well. Thank you so much, guys, for the sub. Signless, new member, thank you, welcome in. And I'm just going to say Luxu, because I'm not entirely sure how I say your name, bro. But thank you for the 2 months.
Initial look towards LA site, but
it's
I'll follow up to this for Loud.
Ixu.
Taking the tour of the map.
Oh, it's an I. Oh, okay. It's just Ixu. That makes way more sense. Okay, Ixu, thank you so much for the 2 months. Yeah, I was looking at it and I was like, is that an L? Okay. Okay, right. So,
round 1 that they're happy to leave a lot in this man's hands.
Eco going in. Loud are big fans of buying sheriffs. So again, we're going to see some light armors into this next round. Look at this setup though. This is looking pretty nice for 10. They're going to run into this. The good thing for Loud right now is there's only 2 here, but what's the recon like? Recon's good. Gets 1 little scan off. This pushes them out. Nice util, like I said, from A. Very good so far. Fast rotates a lot of the time from Zeta. Loud to get a kill, but the rotates are fast. They're fast and it's always 2 people, so that was really nice. Nice setup from Zeta. They get 1 kill, so 1 person's going to have to rebuy, but it's going to be a very good bonus, to be honest.
Information that the push is coming through from main. So even the Nano Swarm coming through here, finding the kill onto Pancada. Just no comfortable opening engagement for Loud to find that. Great discipline.
Let's look over towards Loud now.
Rewarded for it here to come into round 3.
Oh, we're going for something aggro. This is a knife early. Are we going to see a dash? Are we going to see a knife? We're going to see a recon in. Are we going to see a flash and then a dash?
Loud actually leaning pretty heavily towards actually the reveal goes up at Aspas.
Yeah, it was a good try. It was a good try in the bonus. The smoke goes up, they wanted to go into it with the recon. The recon got shot, so it didn't actually scan everyone, but it was a nice attempt.
So trying to make something happen. Take a chance, take a risk. While that happens,
okay, Shock starts to do some damage into default, as we can see. Oh, might actually... Oh, it's a good attempt, I liked it.
Pancada, he's going to find Laz, so far so good. No real threats found in this bonus for Zeta, unable to do too much. And Loud looking clean.
Round?
This is really good for
looking
themselves.
like a clean round. Sugar Zero? Yeah, nice clean round from Loud, really sick. And they get a plant as well. Only 1 person has to rebuy armor, so that's perfect for Loud. Good start from them.
Got to keep 5 alive, and that's actually getting closer and closer to that lockdown. The other side, I think Laz won off the null command, but great early pick, and Loud, they're not barreling towards sight on the back of that. Showing restraint. Actually a big boon to the economy, actually, I think actually.
It's a good map for Killjoy, right? Killjoy adds a lot on the attack, right? You can stack orbs and you can ult and help it to get into the site. So I'm a fan of Killjoy in this map. I get why people are wondering why Laz isn't on chamber, but I'm telling you,
But ZETA
Like, it's not...
out after that.
It's a very good map for Killjoy. It gives you a lot more on the attack side. Right, it gives you a lot more on the attack side. Also, the mollies are great for like sight hits and stuff and delaying. So it's a very nice Killjoy map.
When this knife gets invested.
Into the KO because they have the knife as well. Yeah, it can get shut down a good amount, but it's
when to invest about.
Again, it's just a good map for a Killjoy. So
but you're right. It is
I'm not
one.
overly. I still like it on this map. I still like the Killjoy pick on this map.
A double hold towards short as well. So Sugar Zero is really going to be tested here. But he's actually noted on the drone. I think he gets spammed a little bit through the smoke.
Oh, Sugar Zero alive. He's scrambling for cover. He's scrambling for any semblance of safety, but he stays alive. And Aspat's on the site though. Gonna make light work of depth, so that's something.
Has done great on the site. 3 people here. The rotates have always been good for ZETA, but
He's just a blunt object in this slicing
they have no idea about Sugar Zero, right?
Kills already.
Okay, they do. Yeah, he's done
Zero
damage.
Still standing.
He's been here.
Surprisingly tucked towards
How on earth is he still alive? How on earth has he got that kill?
He just leans into the smoke, brings it back to a 2v2. The spikes on the move.
Oh, 10 didn't kill the turret properly.
Dare go back to this. They don't
that was unlucky.
Well, they're gonna know
okay, 10 1v2.
With this.
Has his own turret to put out.
Do they commit off the back?
Oh,
10!
Beautiful.
Quick as
keep an eye on the spike. The spike has gone to it. We have a double molly here, but this guy's going to go stairs.
To get here. He's got to get a wiggle on now.
We get the plant, but I mean,
big 1v1, pretty much same HP.
Coming back up in 7 seconds. If we can get this one way.
Chad, it's crazy important this one, especially for ZETA, considering their money. If ZETA lose this, they have to eco.
10 cautious.
10 waiting for the
a little more aggressive.
Oh.
Pancada gives it. He comes out
6 bullets
with 36 HP.
10's surely coming off the better in this one. A tap on the spike. Alarm bot to the left. 6 bullets left in the mag. Panic ensuing now. Pancada closing in, and they just.
Oh, Pancada! The timing of it was crazy. I like the idea to have the alarm bot, so you only know that he has to go from this angle. But that was kind of nuts timing. I'm not gonna lie. Good round from Pancada. Good decision to get out of there. Well played in the 1-on-1. That was yeah, that could have gone either way. That was close.
Just to isolate that one side of sight.
I'm surprised ZETA managed to get this to a 1-on-1. To be honest with you.
You see the timing there. Actually, 10 just slips back inside the smoke.
Wow.
Now get away with murder on that one. So Pancada heavily tagged up from that first engagement as well. 3 ultimates online though for Loud. Bladestorm, Lockdown, and the TP for Pancada.
Knife goes in, so knife goes in, and they can see that there's no one either close into the smoke and over towards here. So it's a nice knife from Loud. Again, pushing them over towards eco, so it was a massive round for ZETA to lose. Laz has his ult, 10 has his ult, Depp is 1. See, Depp is 1 kill away from getting his knives.
It's just Tommy to hold down the fort, holding B main. Depp actually nearly catches.
4-man stack over towards A. As we can see, it's looking like an A as well.
And there's no real indicator here that it's a stack.
None.
Unless we see, you know, Crow potentially use a dart or something that will give away the presence of a third player.
Yeah, they're all pushing from the one way. Killjoy, is that to short? Is that for door?
Big knife though. That catches 3, potentially 4.
Okay, there is 4 people here. What's the hit like?
This is fraught with danger.
ZETA can do some damage here. What's the timing like here? Oh my goodness.
Spins towards heaven, loses it. Crow still lives.
That's a gun.
Oh,
he dropped the gun.
But Sugar Zero is still waiting. 2 players still in this 10. Can he do anything now? Did so well before. Maybe a second
it was nice damage from
ZETA
ZETA in the end. Good stack from them. There was a chance to win with some of the guns that were down. Allowed to get a plant as well. What's their money like? Dude, this guy has 8k? What the hell? I mean, Loud are in such a good position. We have 5 ults up, so 8 ults together. We're real close to having all 10 ults online. Money is getting real high for these players as well. ZETA needing to start to get this under control, and they have to. This is a big round again from ZETA. They're going to have to eco if they lose this 2-9 in terms of loss bonuses, right? So they get 2-9 over on top of whatever they have here for the next round. So yeah, important round for them to win. Observer sweating, yeah, that's a rough round. Trust me, that's a real rough round.
Keep in mind the stacks that we've had coming out. And
look at the switch out again though with this rotation.
So varied. But also the pace change coming out from Loud too.
First time we've really seen them explore
early mid control.
In round 2.
Like really early mid control.
Here,
I didn't
Depp
see
is gonna
what
be the
pressure we did
surprise
to A
factor with
main.
this operator. Does he swing close? Aspas posted for the angle. Depp just creeping closer and closer.
Damn, there's some mad timings in this game already. There really is.
Who blinks first in this one?
They've done well
See
though,
there as
Loud,
well,
putting
actually
all the...
almost just
Dude,
smoked to
honestly,
rotation.
the
Aspas
timing's
spot
crazy
barrel there. I
here.
think
He
he
saw
did.
his...
He's actively clearing this.
the
Timing's
timings are mad
disastrous
on this
for
match.
Bruno.
Yeah, and Depp
Absolutely
not
mad.
gonna follow
All
that one
comes
up.
in.
He's got
We have the
problems on
nade juice here,
another
so we don't have
field.
anything. Killjoy goes to the back of the
Now,
site where it's here.
that
Did they have
lockdown,
anything
could
for
be
him?
a
Killjoy
problem
does
for
have his
one,
own
but
ult
Depp
if he wants to
finally
put it
smoked
down.
off. They actually take Crow down on the way in, so ZETA now in danger. 10's got a note that...
Dude,
wait, they don't know this.
did they
Sassy
not
just walked
know?
on past, gonna pop down
Then he
lockdown
puts
on
his ult in
own.
as well, so these guys
Completely
kind of have
unawares of
to
this.
send
And
it.
ZETA a
Double
second
kill
chance
coming
at
in.
life. A quick TP
Okay,
out for Pancada. He wants to get
that's
the
like
hell
that was pure
away.
madness. I can try and
Towards the
explain some of it
A
after.
side, shut that
Pancada
door.
ults away, and it's a
So now Born in
1v4.
a barn, trying
He has
to
his
get
flash
the
and he
farm
has
down,
a,
but look who's quick to this
a
again.
smoke.
Sugar
Where,
Zero
how and
far
after the
away
double
now.
come in there? Either way,
Gotta
I
play
cannot
together.
believe
Still has
that
utility
the
to it.
comms
They
didn't
still
come
have
in,
the
that there was a
paranoia.
gap at the
Smoke
bottom there.
goes up. They want that door gone.
Like at the back of sight.
3 towards heaven and 1 towards door. He's
Okay.
picked the right fight to go for, but Depp gets to keep his life.
It's unlucky. He
Time. Oh my word! Pancada steps in.
he
This
he
time
had
10
a good
shows
try.
him
It was
out.
honestly a good
Q's gonna
try.
come in.
He made he
lack
did the
of
right
awareness
decisions.
here. I think Sassy maybe just
Dude, how did it?
not
Let's see a replay of the
anticipated
double
such a
because
ballsy play from
this
10,
was a
but
manic round for
you
sure.
stick something like 10 on the Killjoy, you gotta be
I'm still
mindful
there's
of
still
things
the
like
thing
that.
back of
The
sight is still
lockdown
puzzling me a
clearing
bit
all the
that
way
they didn't know
through
that there was
the
a
back of Boathouse.
gap here.
There's no confirmation either. There's no dart to come through, no knife to follow up on
Because
that.
you know when you do the ult behind the
It's a
stairs,
little
right?
lazy on
That
the
it
clearance here,
sorry
and
behind
actually,
the
yeah,
behind the double
missed that one.
boxes,
Guilty
like to the
feet.
side of it, in terms of like
handled
in
by
front of the
ZETA.
little box. You know it has the gap there, so
I think maybe just the confused face, maybe thinking, where did you put the lockdown? It was invested so that it couldn't be
yeah,
wall
pretty
banged,
much
maybe
Slasher,
couldn't be
pretty much. That's kind
destroyed
of
with
why
any
I'm.
utility
That's
close
kind
to
of
the
like
ball
why
there.
I'm question marking this
Slight
one.
switch up, but obviously it was very visible
We've got
on the minimap.
got to be aware of that, and the comms just didn't come in for sure. So, oh boy, this is fast. Depp's in a lot of trouble. Can he get? Oh boy, this is a good hit from Loud. Who's this on site as well? Are we going to 3-man fight on site? There's a lot of people here for ZETA.
They had no idea he could get to this point. Loud so fast in this round. Aspas to get the rifle to hand, but Lad's still on
Pancada
top.
got
The
such
flash
an
comes in,
important
but he
kill
goes
to
down
Sugar Zero back
and
his site
in the
there.
blink of an eye.
ZETA
The
are
rest of his
doing.
team
Do
has
you know what's
just been
crazy? Do
shredded.
you know what's really crazy about this
Massive pace change
is
from Loud, completely
ZETA,
blindside
no
ZETA.
joke, have always got like 3 or 4 people in the right position, but Loud still win out, right? The overwhelm in terms of the util and some of the shots is still there. So like ZETA are kind of owning it with all of the rotates and stuff like that. There's always, every time they hit, there's like 3 there and a guy close to support as well. But every single time that happens, it still feels like Loud come on top.
Again, just
So
noticing
yeah,
a couple of times
it
how
feels like
active
Loud
they
are
on
maybe
the map,
losing
maybe
to their...
overcooking
The only
some
round
rotations.
Loud kind of lose it, kind of, I don't know, was the round where they didn't check the back of sight, so maybe there are
conscious to have
mistakes.
3, potentially 4 players on the site that Loud actually lean towards. They're not allowed to actually use that.
How do they never expect? Is the sound that bad? It's nothing like it is online. Like it's nothing like it is. So you see these, so they're pumping out white noise, and then you have the in-ears, and like the in-ears with the white noise, and with everyone kind of commenting and like shouting as well. It's you don't have anywhere near as good sound, right? Like you're not going to hear anything like in comparison to what you hear online. So a lot of the times, yeah, there's a real dip in terms of sound. Flank Ocean, thank you so much for doing that, bro. I've seen some of the teams talking about it. I've seen Boaster talking about it a good amount. And yeah, it's just it's pretty rough, trust me. It takes a while to get used to. So fast stuff can work pretty well.
The Blade Storm, the Hunter's Fury, the Cosmic Divide. Don't expect them to be thrown in the mix here.
Can't really prep too much for that. What I think you might see teams doing is like practice more with that stuff and not be so sound reliant. Just means that faster stuff can work a lot of times. Actually, it actually puts like a big boost on like razors and jets in terms of like timing and even neons as well. There's nothing too much that you can do.
Defense in bind. And this isn't the round really to gauge it by. Say that, they're walking mid here.
Okay, so that forced ZETA onto an eco.
A little bit of an indicator towards this. Takes a fair
This
amount
guy's
of
crazy.
contact, but up and over the wall they go.
This guy's crazy.
Just walks in and gets his head
He just
removed.
walked in, that's a gun. That's a bit of a mistake for me. I say a bit of a mistake, that's a huge mistake.
Oh my god!
This could snowball out of control real bad. That's a gun for them to pick up. Can 10 get out? 10 gets out with the gun, he's low HP. Is he going to throw it over to someone that has armor? Maybe. Not in the position to do it. The
Bladestorm still in action here.
kind of looking like these two might do
Doing
it.
his best to fake an A-site hit, but look at the minimap here. Aspas is all the way
No,
towards
he sticks
B
onto
main.
it. What's the timing like coming out of heaven here, as we can see? Look at this person as well, walking over to B. So while this is happening, this person's walking over towards B. Are they going to go together as a unit? Do we still have smokes? We still have smokes if they want to come out of heaven here. They use the Astra Star.
With all that clear to it.
Oh my god, that just hit everyone.
You're sweating now, you're not happy
Keep an eye on the jet still. If somehow Pancada can stay alive, then the jet gets enabled. But look at the time. This is such a weird round. Okay, and the jet is nowhere near. 44 HP. Aspas really hoping that his teammates were going to do something. Damn, that snowballed out of control. I definitely want to point out this mistake. I do not enjoy people going this aggro against ecos on their own. I think it can snowball out of control very fast. Definitely want to shout out Def as well. I felt like Def did great with his
has done so well here to
with his
bait
ult
all
there.
this presence on
But
A.
yeah,
I'm not sure of the
that's
indicator
that's a bit too much in my opinion.
Nobody's swinging through Pancada's smoke. Nobody's desperate to kind. But there's 4 people.
Nice round though. It was good. It was good. It was a good plan from ZETA. They haven't really been punishing this area too much, right? In terms of bottom and middle, it's been Loud have had control of it for free all the time. So for them to go and try and punish it on the eco actually turned out great for them. It's maybe something that they're not too comfortable in terms of doing. So the fact that they decided to do it in the eco was great, and it really worked out. So I like that a lot, and Les just wasn't expecting. Maybe when they were doing the, so you know that Les walked in there. Maybe when they were doing the VOD review, this is something that they actually never did. I'm not entirely sure because it was very bold for him to step into this area. So I'm trying to like just think in my mind why he might have gone for it. And it has been even in their game plan, right? They have been taking this area. Like real early, like anywhere in this area, like sorry, anywhere in terms of this area, real early. So yeah, it might just been a thing that they saw in terms of the games that they watched that they never really go here. So. Alternatives, why nice, booths, I guess, but
ZETA are so active on the defense, really looking.
The problem with booths is it loses a little bit of
on the back of just the drone this time around.
There's something really nice about watching. Oh, this is a good hit. I'm going to stop talking.
10's completely unnoted it.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the sound, right? So they would have heard the ult, but he couldn't hear it, so he didn't know it was there. Right, that's a good example right there. So he had no idea, and this was a very nice hit. And honestly, this hit was at the most perfect time. ZETA are investing a lot into this.
To work off that, Depp already with a step in towards the site and Loud a little behind the curve, but still
he had a chance to get loads there.
The trade comes out in a 4v3, 3 for ZETA, Sugar Zero and Laz trying to make something out of this.
Okay, there's something really interesting here. Do you know when we watched ZETA last time, and it was ZETA against Loud actually. Do you know it was there was a smoke that used to always get put here, and playing against Loud they would always go on towards site because it felt like Loud would always heavy play this. I think they thought that Loud were going to change it up and have less people main because of how they played last time. So they did the same smoke, but instead of them getting out and going onto site, they wanted to punish the B main people. So maybe that's a bit of maybe that's the difference in terms of ZETA thinking, right, we abuse this all the time, right? We went onto site all the time while this smoke was here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same smoke, but we're going to fight really heavy here because it's going to be weak here. So I liked the idea, but in the end, Loud actually had like 3 people here. It was a good attempt from them, but yeah, I think Loud actually having 3 people here was. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Salak's been called back over. Clears out towards Sub Rosa. 10 on the other side.
Does it bounce far enough though? 10 still gets a kill.
DFL, thank you for saying that, bro. That's I'm glad to see that your util's improved. They have no idea Def is here. So he gets a kill, he smokes, his mate is pushing here, so he can get out if he wants, but they are going for it. It was a nice flash from his teammate, and they're actually just going together over towards middle. It was a nice util. What's the timing like on this? Is his mate going to swing from heaven? No. We do have an Astra ult. The Astra ult here, as we can see, would be unreal if he decided to do it now.
Gonna hear a whole lot though.
Wow, Sugar Zero gets a kill there. That is insane from Pancada. How has he got 2?
Crow left in the 1v2. Pancada.
That's going to do some damage.
27 seconds is
Oh
always a
my
little bit
god,
danger, but
unlucky,
that is
really nice.
removed.
Pancada
Loud once
is a
again.
hero. I have no idea how he got
Brilliant
that,
work
how he got the
there,
first and
noting that
second kill there.
mid-presence coming
Pancada
out,
did
even
great.
with 10
What a
doing
big round for
damage
him to
like
show
that,
off.
they still get across the line.
This could actually be awkward here. We have to see where the funds lie in round 11. The purchase
Yeah, it
comes
ended up
from
doing
ZETA,
no
but
damage, of course.
Great
Yep.
readjustment from Loud. Like I said, actually Pancada, rightfully
Yeah,
so,
that kill,
relaying
man.
that information. But it's the discipline around it. They wait for Sadak to come through. The flash goes over.
Huge
the fragment
round
actually
from him.
goes down to clear the backside of Sub Rosa. Dep, unfortunately, I noted to that point, but
Really
he's only good for the one in
really getting in
Felt like he
control
could've
here.
gone a second there at some point. It felt super
ZETA,
precarious.
honestly, from what I've seen, I feel like ZETA needs these last two.
Yep, did not want to stick around for that. Don't blame you. 4 to 6
Knife
though.
goes in, so
Loud back into the mix
attack
here.
knife clears close and it
quite
cleared
simplistic
wine,
approach
and then
to the
defensive
core.
knife
Split, you get that late
actually hit no
presence
one.
from Les, but beyond that, it's
Oh,
day.
so they just did the
Maybe so they
drone.
can test
Why did the drone get
nerve.
cancelled here,
ZETA
actually?
up to the
I
challenge.
felt like Sassy didn't take
Dep
any
more
damage.
less towards middle, trying to creep up
Oh,
short.
it's because of that,
Les
okay. Okay.
unmoved towards hell, just holding his
Oh,
own, but
oh my
Sassy,
god.
how's he got this many players? And once
Oh
again,
my
Sadak
god, how on
Aspas.
earth did they clean
The
that up?
dash comes
Again,
in,
just
it's
so
like
many
they're
people in the
playing
right
mental
position for
gymnastics with
ZETA, but
now.
they just
You wanna
can't
go for over
finish off
rotations.
the
Right
rounds.
now, we're gonna start
There are
getting
so many
all in
people
on this
there,
side.
and
But it's
Loud
almost
just
Loud's demise
win
here because
out
of how
still.
quickly ZETA
It's
are in a
crazy. They're
position
doing so
to
good
just
in
throw
terms of the
bodies back.
rotations.
I'm not even sure. Dep gets his kill, and immediately he's like, right, cool, commit, let's go. Sassy somehow though comes to.
Oh,
Wow.
that's how.
Beautiful.
That's how.
He actually gets
Beautiful
two like
transfer.
that.
Stunning.
And already Loud actually righting the ship in terms of the previous matchup here.
Yeah, this is
on the
falling
first
apart
half
pretty
as well. I
fast,
think
I
ZETA
feel
actually
like.
closed out 7-5 on
They
the
have a
first
lot of
half.
ults
The second
here.
half being, you know, the side of concern, but Loud already
Getting 7
setting
rounds on
themselves up
attack
for
when
success.
ZETA won pistol
As I
is
said in the
very
previous,
impressive,
look
straight
at the
up.
purchase coming through
Okay,
here.
Recon over towards
No
B,
shield for Dep.
so they go out.
That's Zero. How has he got that?
I don't know.
How has he got away
He
with
doesn't
one
get to
there?
keep his life this time.
Recon went
Despite
out
the full
over
back
towards
of
B,
the
so we have a
hand
heavy stack again. But again, the kind of
High
them
risk,
having
not sure
multiple
about the
players
reward
on
just yet.
site has
1-1
never been an
trade.
issue. It's
Curious
more
to
just
see here
been
what the
like
decision
maybe
making
they're
is
not
with
in the
lockdown.
best
Ten's
positions
actually
to
slipped all the way back
kind of
onto
fight
B
with
side.
each other.
Conscious actually, I think, of Pancada's TP being available now. Has to be on red alert.
Already falling foul to that, you know, once, maybe twice. You don't want to keep getting caught.
But it's tough because the lockdown's such a pivotal tool for the retake that if they overinvest in this triple stack on A, it almost becomes pointless. Laz actually preemptively pops the null command to buy some time.
Okay, KO ult goes in.
Hunter's
Are
very
we
posted
going?
from D.
Okay, this is the ult to get into
And look
into
at
the
combination
site.
and timing. Crow
Again,
did
though,
actually get
3
Pancada,
people
which
here.
is
Like
quite
you,
surprising.
I'm telling
Some
you,
quite
on
broken
paper,
towards
when
the
I'm
side.
looking at these rounds on the
No,
minimap,
3v3, we look
I
at
feel like
utility there.
ZETA should have
Gonna
been
start
winning
running
out
low
these
here for Loud on
rounds.
the way in.
But every single
There's that
time,
lockdown
Loud's like winning
coming
them.
through.
30 seconds left.
And there's
Oh,
the
it's a
response.
well-timed ult.
Both actually gonna
But he left
cancel
it.
each
He
other
left
out,
it
but
on
Loud
short.
is
The
still
Sova's
trying
going to kill
clear
it.
their way through. Aspas good for the one. Laz responds on less, but 30 HP has to back away.
Has to respect this now. Loud eyeing up getting the plant down. 10 seconds. Guard duty now called into effect for Sassy. Has to hold him safe here. Sprays him wildly. Dips down towards hell. And now it's just him in a 1v2. 10 and Laz. Sassy with a 4. Almost had the fight on 1.
Yeah, it's a nice
Nice
try
shot.
from him.
Dark kill on
Okay,
Laz.
ZETA get
Getting real close to
5.
working that out, but the
On the
scoreline actually
defense,
gonna get
dude,
itself
they need a
back in
pistol
really good
again.
spot here.
They do need a
It's gonna be
pistol.
5-7, Mike.
Actually, the mirror reflection
Dude, they
of
had
that
straight
previous
up. They
matchup
had
as
the
well.
reads.
Like
They
I
had
said,
the
this sets
reads.
Loud up for
They were
success in the second
always
half.
stacking the
It certainly
sites, but
does,
they
and
just
I've
didn't
gotta
have
say,
like the
Pancada this half to
firepower
me
or
has
like
been
the
an
angles
absolute
or maybe the
nightmare
overwhelmed
to
sight hits were
handle,
too
a
good.
real
I don't know.
nuisance
I would have to
running
watch
around
this
this.
one back because
Any
it felt
prediction who's going out the better here?
at least when I'm
Let's go
looking at it
with
on the
Loud,
minimap,
Alright, fair
it
enough.
felt
We'll
like
leave it at that, 'cause I
ZETA
think
should have
defense
had
will be
like,
dying to break this one down as well, leading into the
I
second
don't know, at least like 8, honestly.
Thank you very much, guys. I know Seth is dying to talk about Pancada because we speak about the other Loud players so often, and this guy
There
is
was
just
always
popping
there
off.
was always
He's
someone on
going
Loud getting like 2
insane.
kills,
And then
right?
one of
It
the
felt
people
like there
that
was
we were
always
talking
someone on
about
Loud
needing
getting
to
like
step up,
that
needing
extra
to
kill
find an
that
immense amount of
maybe they
impact
shouldn't have been
is
getting.
Sugar Zero with his Astra, but we're not really seeing it. He's currently trending along the bottom of the standings right now for ZETA, whereas Pancada is well out ahead of everybody else in the lobby. He's been putting on an incredible performance so far. 320 ACS so far from Pancada. As an attacking omen, this is an incredible performance from him.
He
Yeah,
has
I think
been
in some of
playing
the early
insane,
rounds,
yeah.
we
This
saw
is
Sugar
yeah,
Zero
this
able
is
to survive
massive.
around his own utility, but it's sort of that push and pull of Loud.
I've been
that's
impressed
so
with him
impressive,
this tournament,
switching
to be
across
honest.
either side of the map, and honestly, I feel like because of that, neither of the anchors on ZETA were ever particularly comfortable in their positions. So you saw them get caught quite a lot, or for in Ten's case, a lot of the time, just having to rotate all the time.
Yeah, I mean, the movement, everything that Pencata is doing is just played pretty much to a T. His aim is crisp. It's very much on point right now. So even if he's just swinging around a corner and not being escorted forward by a thing like a Paranoia, oftentimes he's coming out on top and he's just doming people and taking them down.
Who's the best team that didn't make it to this tourney?
Really worries me. Like, I'm
Mac
looking towards
or
what Zeta are going to be able to do here. Of course, we haven't really seen a massive amount from them, but clearly want to lean in towards
C9 let me down. Like on paper, C9 should be incredible.
Loud have set themselves up
I don't know what's going on
Their
there.
defensive half last time was
like no joke. On paper, C9 should be unreal. I would love to know what's going on
there. Now
there.
they're already in the lead. They have to be in the driver's seat here.
Yeah, I would say Mech or FaZe, to be honest. Probably Mech.
From that second pistol round, they then drop one, as you say, and that's the only round that Zeta were able to find for themselves on the attack. So we need to see massive improvements. We need to see everybody stepping up on the side of Zeta if they want to bring this back. 5 to 7.
Yeah, Guard's not. Yeah, Guard also.
With the way that Loud's playing right now, and with Pencata going over onto the defense, it feels like this could be done.
Yeah, well, Loud, they're on the precipice of making playoffs here at Champions, Pansy and Hypog. Let's see if they can close this out.
Yeah, the worry this could be the swan song of Zeta is certainly on the mind because, as you noted, Tom echoing it there.
I agree that they got hit hard with the Zeta thing, but I still think, like, on paper, they should still be.
And they have that map 1 advantage, of course.
They should still be doing better than they did.
Immediately go towards Les and Sassy. They were instrumental
5-7
to shutting Zeta down on the defense.
This
previously.
is the one that goes heaven, right?
Aspas having a quiet, actual. Okay, not a quiet one. It opens his up depth. Chomping at the bit to find this first blood.
Oh boy!
The back, it's just non-stop. Aspas ringing the bell, Crows down as well. 10
I'm so confused. Was that a?
Can you try
Did no one shoot a recon, or was that literally? Was that literally?
Believe it until I see it.
It's just ridiculous.
Did no one just shoot the recon? It was a recon, right?
Seal the deal, but 10 responds.
Oh man, this is brutal.
Spam coming through.
Oh, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Holy
Gotta stand and fight and Loud, kicking things off. But what a way to begin for Aspas
yeah,
there.
I think this
might be it.
Relying on
this might be it,
success,
honestly.
right? And just happy to greet
a brutal
depth with
start.
open arms. I was going to say, actually, Aspas had a quiet defensive half last time, but typically he is one that as soon as that operator comes online, he becomes such a troublemaker for Loud.
True. Yeah, and seeing them start to heat up a bit, feeling out the game, the confidence start brimming. That's when you get a little worried when you're Zeta.
Yeah, I'm gonna publish it after.
Say, you know, being that player who's emotional,
I will publish it after.
Sleeve, which, you know, Zeta
what's my rank? In Season 3, when I played loads, it was Radiant, and then I haven't really played loads since then. I played like 20 games last season, and it was like Ascendant 3 or whatever. But I would say, honestly, if I played loads, I would be somewhere in Immortal. I'm not sure I could get Radiant again. I think people got a lot better.
10.
Whoa, what?
It's just double open B with
But how? Dude, what is this round? Classic, it's a free gun.
Absolute scenes. I mean,
Relax though. 10, relax. You've won the round. You've won the round. Yep, good from him. Oh my god, the classic's crazy. 2-on-2 still. What an arf is going on?
Aspas and Sadak are probably just reeling off the back of this round. Depth, 14 HP, barely alive. Vlad's still standing.
It landed like here then, right? I guess. Everyone.
Gotta get something here. Laz looking to the left, spots out 1, and Depp wants it. He has to be patient. They have
Still
to play
really hard to win. It's still really hard to win from Zeta. Nice flash off the wall. Nice from Sadak. Good cleanup. Dude, how did 10 manage to do that?
But that got
it's good eco. Good damage for them. Right, they got 3 kills and 1 person has to buy sorry, they both have to rebuy armor. I mean, it's a very good start for them. They can probably get 2 in a row off this if they win the next round. Oh, dude, it's like good timing, and then that person swung as well. Damn, literally just one right click, one. Yeah, let's see it from this POV. Oh my god.
Cost you nothing.
It's so perfect, it's crazy.
That's what they say. Well,
interesting decision here.
It's such a good gun.
It
is such a good gun.
Actually going to throw the operator in the mix here. The round 3 operator.
Good decision from Zeta holding default, right? Just waiting for some kind of aggro push from any of these positions, right? We're just waiting to straight up default to see if they're going to do anything. So nothing happens, so now they can go take some space, grouping up. The good thing for Zeta right? In terms of, obviously, their economy is low just because of how the game works at the moment. But
and not noted
they've
by the
actually
knife, I
done...
think. Yeah, not
Okay.
suppressed.
Yeah, okay. So Aspas, the main thing to talk about is Aspas buying a operator into this. So he's going to, no matter what, die or get a kill, which means that he's going to have his ult. So they're going to have a relatively okay buy. But that is very good for them. They push him over into it, and he gets a kill. So
really to force Aspas off any of these
what is this like as well? This timing at middle. The turret is going to take contact here, and then so that's the worst drawing I've ever done. The turret's going to take contact here, and then they flash out. So what they did, because the drone was coming, they thought the drone was going to be getting followed. They decide to flash off it. So great reaction from Loud. Yeah, Chad, I think this one might be done. This was nice from them though. This was good reaction. So what they were going to do is if they come up and contacted it, they were going to flash off the turret's contact. The drone came in, so they knew that the drone was most likely going to be following. So then they flashed, and then they swung with it. So, yeah, and it worked perfectly. And the operator buying up into this round was great. Yeah, look at him. Oh my god, they ate the flashes. And it had an extra Omen flash as well. I didn't see that. The extra Omen flash from short into this area. What a nice crunch from Loud. Dude. Chat. Loud. I'm telling you, Loud look way better than when they came second at Iceland, by the way. I'm so confident. I'm so sure of it.
Now posted in mid. Actually, Depp going to find the opening. Pancada with a massive paranoia. But no kills. He's going to get closed down here.
I'm amazed that just happened. It felt as though he had potentially 2 for free, but Aspas now going to pick up the mantle, but actually missing the shot will at least allow them to move towards sight. And tell me how we've got here, but the flank's coming in. That's what worries me. The less is on the way.
Whether or not ZETA actually going to adjust here in anticipation. Aspas down to 38 HP though. So he's got to be careful. He's got to land the shot.
It's do or die for him. Less though. Timing now, everything. Do they even expect this? They look so vulnerable.
Yeah, they have no idea about it.
Patience is going to pay dividends. Going to get 2. Let's going to spot the 3rd and finds it.
That was nice, dude. That was nice. Trigger discipline. Good shots from him. It just, like, everyone is popping off from Loud at the moment. They're all taking turns and just looking dominant.
And it's Less, the one that had such a phenomenal half.
Wasn't eco from ZETA,
steal this one with the 3K. Completely unconsidered. I thought actually with the smoke there was going to be some element of consideration of the flank coming through.
KJam19, thank you so much. Welcome into... Sorry. 3 months in the Slug Club.
That's 4 unanswered.
That's my bad, KJam. Thank you for using your prime on me. I love to see stream growing. Keep it up, mate. Thank you so much, dude, for the nice words as well. Appreciate the support.
It's now or it's never, at least in this event.
Okay, buy round coming in. We've got 3 people, 1 away from their ult. We've got the Killjoy ult up, and we have Killjoy ult on the defense half as well. So this flash is going to go through. Now, this flash is interesting because...
Who's on the other side? The close down depths.
They do the sideway. I don't know if Cupid's here, but they've...
One towards shot, but the flank, it's so fast.
They do the good dash over towards site.
It's going to note them. That's huge. Aspas, and now Depp quickly gets to work. He is on the case. Would you expect to? Depp, this is so dangerous. 2 towards heaven, the swing from Aspas demolishes Depp. And now it's game on, lockdown from either side. Gonna go
oh my god, nice from them. Good overwhelm over towards short. This is a weird round right now.
Gets depleted, they're putting everything on the line now.
Dude, the Observer's on fire. Look at him catching it all.
Loud in response, saying absolutely nothing.
Holy hell. Nice from Loud. I can't believe they managed to keep on top of that as well. This was kind of pure manic. I like the idea from ZETA to go in, right? Just force a lot of people to break the ult itself. But yeah, that was mad. As they did that, they actually made they went heavy heaven.
You can see straight away they want to push tree. As 3 people,
this was it was so nuts, man.
But Loud play it perfectly. Ripping ZETA
Dude, the Observer did great on that round. Yeah, that's a pre-SW or a Sapphire W. Not entirely sure who. The Sack, thank you so much, dude. 5 months in the Slug Club. Chat, let's get a slug in. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the support.
The Hunter's Fury.
Who do I fancy? Lev versus Loud. Oh man, that one's hard.
You've got what you need. I don't know about the economy behind it though. That could be lacking in some areas, but they should be able to get somewhat of a decent buy around.
I think.
They've got options. Tell me something.
I'm actually not sure. I'm actually not sure.
They love pressure, right? It doesn't get much worse than this. It doesn't get much worse than this. A huge deficit.
Yeah,
like I said, if Loud
brutal.
repeat the previous 6 unanswered on defense, it's wraps.
feel like
It's
Laz not
raps.
playing Chamber is criminal. Yeah,
We're worried about this map.
I get what you guys are saying.
This in the map pool, there's a reason, and map 1 felt like it had to have been for ZETA, but now in this predicament, in this position,
he does look good. It's
despite
very
everything,
similar to like when
and all
FPX
these
don't
options
use
work,
him,
but
right?
They have to find value.
Does
They
Depp-
have to.
Does Depp donate a weapon here?
Surely. I feel like you have. I don't
They
feel
have
there's
to
another
spread.
choice.
They have to spread the funds. See, and actually, just the last consideration.
Interesting,
here,
Lieberman. I haven't actually
Depp's
looked at
just-
the
they're-
veto
They're preying
yet.
on winning this.
But this,
so they can get
map would
operator
get
online.
played, Lieberman, right? And this is like Lev's best
I
map.
don't love that.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
like
love that.
Do you know what? Ascent
Get
in
maybe
terms
one
of
the other
in terms
players
of
up to
Lev
at least maybe
Loud,
a
the
rifle
Ascent
with the
matchup
farm.
would
I don't
kind
know
of
this.
Got the spec to
be
give it
insane.
to
It
them.
might
Sure,
actually all
mate,
go
sure,
down
give
to
him a
whoever
rifle.
takes
Yeah.
Ascent.
And Aspas is potentially the one to do this. Mike can go up and playing ahead of it. Aspas with a punish. Finds Sugar Zero and gets away with his life. The shutdown going to try and come in. They're trying to close down on this. Aspas.
No
does the
way.
knock. Oh, he finally
Oh
goes down.
my goodness.
Depp does get the better of him. Just about.
Does he
And
push
now they look
through?
towards the side. They're trying to come towards that B side. The spray and the spray from Sassy.
Oh,
And
he actually
someone's
shut it down
answering
for
this
Odin.
time,
This is
leaving
so
just
done. Crow
Crow
1v3.
alive in a 1v3. The reveal towards ZT. And he
Damn, that was
just
dominant. That
can't
was dominant.
do
Chad,
it.
Chad, I'm telling you,
Zeta's
this is
hard
the best
roll
Loud
from
I've ever
Loud
looked.
roar their
I'm
way
so
through the
so
game.
confident. It's the
What
best they've ever
performance
looked.
again. This is the kings of consistency.
It's a
here
great
on
sign
Ascent
for them.
defense, closing this one out so comfortably. And it's hard, but you can still see ZETA trying to drag themselves online, still playing with blistering pace here on Ascent. In the opens, Depp finding 7 first bloods here.
He tried.
Put everything on the line. Loud stand tall.
Yeah, Loud, I've got to say, I mean, we've seen them go out early
So
in
for
events.
ZETA, yeah,
If
it's
you look at the
still
opponents
still
they've
on
gone out
paper.
to,
It's a
you
very
look at the
good
caliber
year
these boys
for
can play
them,
to, you look at the
right?
map pool they're
Like
coming in with.
having one
I
miracle
think today
run
you saw
in terms
a
of like
good
where
version
Japan
of
were
Loud coming out
this
here. I
time
think they
last
actually
year.
only get better
Like
as
they've
they
done
go
they've
on. I
done
don't think
good
they're a
this
team
year.
that's
They
gonna
should
fumble
still
here.
be
I
happy
think
with what they've done this
genuine
year. But
potential
yeah,
here,
this must feel
And it's
it must
never
feel
easy to see the
crushing.
other side of the coin, of course, here, but ZETA.
But they've still done a lot of good stuff, especially for their
That
scene.
was their
Like
biggest hope.
That's the way you
the
want to see a team
Japanese
come
scene
out
in
playing
2
in
years
an-
is going to be like
in
very
an
interesting.
elimination
I imagine they aspire